Welcome to the DMZ. Today, we're going to get into all the stuff coming in Season 3 Reloaded. There's some pretty cool stuff coming, you guys, so I'm pretty excited. Now, the first things we're going to get into are not DMZ related. We're going to start talking about Modern Warfare 2 and what's coming. Now, the first thing that's coming to Modern Warfare 2 is the Spec Ops Raid Episode 3. So as you can see, it looks like we have one of the operators here, maybe Alejandro, looking down over, looking to go down underground. It looks like that they're going to have to push deeper into the Soviet base, descending into a massive pit where they'll navigate the old train tunnels and electric charged waters. All right, complete raid episode 3 to unlock Alex as an operator. So that must be Alex, who can be used across Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, which obviously includes DMZ. Earn unique electrified camo by completing raid episode 3 on veteran difficulty. Found in a classified area, another unique weapon camo can be earned during season 3. Awesome stuff, right? Next thing we have is Special Ops Mission Defender comes to Hafid Port. So as you can see here, we have a new Spec Ops missions for those of you guys that are really into the co-op. This is going to be awesome new content for you guys. It says you can bolster your defenses by visiting the shop to purchase power-ups like AI reinforcements, kill streaks, and a self-revive kit. So awesome stuff, and you'll get rewarded with your Spec Ops stars for your efforts, which can help level up those kits and otherwise unlock exclusive items. So cool stuff there for you guys co-op players. Then we have a new multiplayer map, Alboran Hatchery. Might have said that wrong. Prepare to drop into the Alboran Hatchery, a new 6v6 map set on rolling green hills beneath towering wind farm turbines. Now, I played the campaign when the game first came out and I beat it, and this level looks a lot like during one of the campaign missions where you're sitting up in these grassy hills and you're sniping out these targets at this little hatchery type place. I do think this is kind of a take on that area. You guys let me know in the comments below if that's the case, those of you that did play the campaign, because it really looks familiar to me. After that, they go and talk about Giant Infection and Face-Offs, while also giving us a preview of this new kind of hunter ghillie suit. Looks kind of cool, honestly. Kind of gives me like a shaman vibe. Now, they go into Giant Infection. Team up with other survivors against the infected on a larger battle map supporting a greater number of players. As more survivors fall to the horde, you'll need every bit of firepower to keep yourself from being turned. All right, so that's super cool. Basically, it seems like they're going to have infected on like ground war maps with a ton of players, which could be just really fun, you know? Outside of that, we also have Face Off 3v3. So those of you that like things like gunfight, this is really going to appeal to you. Modern Warfare 3 made a dedicated multiplayer mode that captured on these small team cage match experiences of Rust and Shipment, right? 12 years later, Infinity Ward dug into the history to bring Face Off back as an ultimate complement to gunfights. So that's super cool, right? Next, we're getting into Warzone 2. Now, you guys, for those of you guys that have played Warzone 2, there's going to be some huge things coming in this update. Probably the biggest change to Warzone in years. All right, we're going to get into that. So the first thing is you need to up your game with new features. So the mid-season update expands your tactical options with perk packages, all right, plus the deployable buy station and a gulag entry kit. Now those things are great, but nothing crazy, right? We are also getting a new DMZ experience, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Now, new features, expand tactical opportunities. Battle Royale operators will have even more tools at their disposal for survival. Perk packages. So these perk packages, it's going to be like just a package, and it's going to have like 3 perks in it. Like you can build your perks, your perk packages for Warzone, outside of the game in your loadout, right? You'll just be able to also find them, just, laying around, which is really cool. You'll also be able to stow them in your backpack. So for example, let's say that you like Ghost, but you also like High Alert. So maybe you put Ghost on and you're using that in the early and mid game, and then late game, you're like, you know what, I don't really need Ghost anymore. There's not really that many UAVs being used. I want to get rid of it. I want to have High Alert. You can then switch them, from your backpack, to equip it on your body, and then toss the other one away or hold it, whatever you want, right? So that's going to create a really unique dynamic in Warzone. They also have the deployable buy station, which is super cool, call in a buy station. And it says that this is also available in DMZ, you guys. So this is going to be really interesting for DMZ. We're going to be able to deploy buy stations. I don't know what kind of things we can make happen with that, but I do think it's really cool, right? You're going to be able to kind of get plates on the go, in emergency scenarios. I assume it's going to be a field upgrade as well. We also have the Gulag entry kit. Any of you that have played Warzone long enough would know that it basically just gives you another chance into the Gulag if you've already gone through. Now, on to the DMZ stuff right here, guys. So, go dark in the new in-season DMZ experience, Koschei Complex, all right? Now, the thing about this is it says somewhere in Al Mazrah, so it doesn't seem like it's going to be a new map, guys. It seems like it's going to be a new area added into Al Mazrah, which I don't know about you guys. I'm a huge Al Mazrah fan. It's my favorite map. I'd rather see more things added into Al Mazrah than other maps added in the game. I don't know about you guys. That's how I feel personally. Now, it is an underground Koschei complex that's brewing something that could shift the entire DMZ as we know it. So super cool. And you got to know it says Bravo 6 going dark. So with that in mind, we're probably going to need like flashlights. Maybe we get night vision goggles or something like that. Who knows? It says operators must find a way to locate one of the multiple entrances to this subterranean bunker complex. Open it and redact it. Be proactive in adding illumination to your hardware. Flashlights might be needed as you venture further into this. So maybe we got to start switching out those laser sights and slapping on those flashlight attachments, guys. Finally giving them a use, which I think is super cool. Secure NVG's night vision goggles once you've I don't even know how to say this, so, flame me in the comments for that. The redacted. Expecting some of the toughest redacted outside of building 21. Guys, this is going to be crazy. So it's supposed to be tougher than building 21, but in Al Mazrah, and requires us to use things like flashlights and night vision goggles. This is definitely something we've been wanting, right? No further intel can be declassified. It will be up to you, the community, to discover the Koschei complex for yourselves once this underground facility is accessible during Season 3 Reloaded, you guys. So, I don't know about you guys. I think this is really cool. I'm really glad that they're bringing something like this to the DMZ. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about it. I'm glad that we're going to have to kind of work around in the nighttime. It sounds like it's in Al Mazrah too, which is huge. Again, I'd rather see it in Al Mazrah than another map. If it is another map though, and they're just kind of playing on words there, then that's still fine. But obviously, rather it be on Al Mazrah, that's more exciting to me. Now, for all of you guys that don't care about Warzone, don't worry about this. But for those of you that are interested, this is going to be important because I will be playing Warzone when this comes out on my second channel, which I'll go ahead and leave in the link down below for you guys that want to go ahead and follow my second channel in advance to see how I fare in Warzone ranked play. So, Warzone ranked play beta. On the heels of multiplayer ranked in Modern Warfare 2 comes Warzone Ranked Play, an experience featuring competitive settings, a progression system, a visual skill system, and season rewards, all in an epic battle royale setting. This will launch in Season 3 Reloaded in its beta before it launches full force in a future season, probably Season 4. Now, the way the ranks work are as such. We got bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crimson, iridescent, and top 250. All right. Now, something to note, I don't know how many of you have played, multiplayer ranked or not, but one of the rewards that tends to be in multiplayer ranked, which I'm sure will cross over into Warzone ranked, is that you have these operator skins right here, the white variant and the black variant. And these skins kind of evolve into higher tier looking skins as you climb your ranks, which are only awarded to you at the end of the season. Now, I don't know if that'll be the case for this one, since this will be the beta season, right? It's kind of like Season 0 for ranked rather than Season 1, which will probably come in Season 4. Now, your skill rating is based on your match performance. Get assists and eliminations, which is huge. Adding assists into that means that playing with your team is a core part of this experience. It's not all about, Jim going off and killing everyone on his own. It's about you guys being a team, which I'm all for. Now, you place high within the match to increase your SR. Entering a match requires a modest SR entry fee. So the way this works, I don't know how many of you may have played something like Apex competitive or Fortnite competitive, but basically you have these points. These points are what determine what rank you are, as we can see up here, right? So let's say I have 900 points, I'm in silver. It's going to cost me a portion of those points to go into the next match. All right, now I'm not going to get into the complicated reasons as to why that is, but it's a good system. So you pay a fee, you go into the match, and you need to perform to a certain degree to not only make up for that fee, but to make more so that you progress in your ranks. And that's how this will work. Kills and assists and placements. All three of these things will determine how many points you get at the end of your matches. So that's going to be really cool stuff. They're going to be dropping more intel on this new experience really soon. So, keep in mind for that. Definitely follow my Twitter. I do updates there as well. Then they also go back into talking about Plunder. Plunder's back. If you guys haven't played Plunder yet, go check it out. I also have a video on that. Super fun. I love Plunder for leveling up guns. If you're a free-to-play player, it's great for grinding camos, and it's really good to just practice DMZ and Warzone. It's really good to go in by yourself, respawn over and over, or even with a group of friends, and just practice that PvP because there's nothing to lose. There's only to gain, right? Being experience, camos, etc., and just having a good time. So definitely check Plunder out if you guys haven't. Then we go on to like the extras of this Season 3 Reloaded update. So it talks about how we can earn camos. So earn Season 3 weapon camos, complete challenges to get not one, but 2 new weapon camos for every weapon category in the game. All right, we're also getting 2 new weapons. So we're going to kind of move down to that. So we have the Season 3 Reloaded Trophy Hunt Camo Challenge. So like I said, you guys are going to have about a week to finish those trophies. So make sure you get those trophies out of the way and get all the rewards for that. Because the thing that's going to come up next is you're going to have to get the set amount of kills, as you guys can see here on these weapons. They're going to vary per weapon. And when you get these kills, you're going to get camos. When you get all of them and you get each camo for every gun, you're going to get a mastery camo, similar to the event that they had in Season 2, but it's going to function just a little bit differently. Next, we're going to talk about the new guns that we have coming. Both are sidearms, you guys. So this is really interesting. So the first one we have is the F-Tac Siege, which I know to be called the Tech 9. For those of you that are experienced with guns, let me know what the real name of this gun is down below. I don't know if it's the Tech 9 or what, but that's what it looks like to me from other games that I played. Now, designed to be compact and maneuverable, this SMG, mind you, it is a sidearm. They confirmed that it's a pistol, a sidearm weapon, but it's an SMG, which is pretty cool. This SMG has a dropping fire rate and rapid swap speed, a trusted secondary for close-up engagement. The F-Tac Siege is a highly customizable, fully automatic machine pistol with a full suite of exciting new attachments, but cannot be dual wielded like other sidearms yet. I'm not sure what that means. Its gunsmith options include drum magazines, numerous barrels that can either extend the range or grant better mobility, SMG grade stocks, and an assortment of muzzles borrowed from the deep SMG pool of attachments. Although it cannot be a true substitute to a primary SMG, this fast-firing secondary is a boon in close quarters situations and can push the limits of a sidearm's range. Super cool. How to unlock it? Just a weapon challenge. Get 50 sidearm hip-fire operator kills using handguns or buy it in the store. So up to you. I'd probably go with this option, especially now that we have something like Plunder. That's not going to be that hard to do. Knock them with your assault rifle, come up with your pistol, finish them with your sidearm while they're on the ground. Boom. There you go. Just rinse and repeat that. You'll be good to go. Or if you have multiplayer, go in there, go to shipment, spam hipfire. You know what to do. The next one we have is the GS Magma, which looks a lot like a Desert Eagle to me, but is apparently fully automatic. It's a fully automatic .50 GS, boasts a thunderous rate of fire and enough power to put an end to anyone foolish enough to cross your path. Hold down the trigger and let this 50 cal speak for itself. This is really interesting to me, a fully auto Desert Eagle. Can any of you guys that know guns tell me if this is realistic at all? I'm cool if it's not. I just don't think it is. I'm not sure. If the X13 auto is good for mobility and the F-Tac Siege's strength is in versatility, this sidearm is built for raw power. This weapon uses the exact same cartridge and most attachments as the semi-auto 50 GS, including the ability to go akimbo and absolutely pulverize enemies at close range. Be careful what you wish for, however. This great power comes with the responsibility of managing some incredibly high recoil. However, the operators who can tame this beast of a sidearm will be handsomely rewarded with a secondary that can easily compete at extreme close ranges. That sounds pretty cool, and I'm kind of excited for this thing. Now, how to unlock this thing? You're going to have to go and get 30 headshot operator kills using the .50 GS. So the original Desert Eagle, you're going to have to use that, get 30 headshots, or buy it via the store bundle. Lastly, they have the throwing star. Now, if you played Warzone or Resurgence, you've kind of seen these going around. Now, this lethal offhand ornament is available for all players all the time. Faster with a longer range, and a higher stock than the throwing knife. The throwing star requires a quick double tap to kill or one well-placed star to the head. So throwing knives in both DMZ and Warzone will kill a player 3 plates, right? But a throwing knife, you'll have to hit them in the, a throwing star, you'll have to hit them in the head. A throwing knife, you can hit them anywhere on the body. But a throwing star is faster, easier to hit with, and you can carry more of them. Now, to get this, you're going to have to do the weapon challenge and get 50 kills using a throwing knife. Now, one big thing about this one, it says get 50 kills using a throwing knife. It doesn't say operator kills. So I do believe we can just bring in our throwing knives into DMZ and just kind of farm bots to get these new ninja stars, which I'm wondering, will we be able to start DMZ with throwing knives? Because that could be pretty cool. Anyway, you guys will have to let me know, and we'll find out what happens. Then they also talk about Easy Money Sniper, Kevin Durant, reporting for duty. So we got a new Kevin Durant skin, which is a collaboration coming to the game. You can see that it looks like that is a Vaznek and the new FJX Sniper that'll probably come in his bundle. So if you're into that, really cool stuff. They also have a throwback Pack 09 weapon audio bundle. It's going to have some music as well as have, you know, some characters. They got this new Wrath skin. Looks like an undead samurai type thing. Possibly a ghost skin, I have a feeling. Does seem interesting and kind of cool, though. And then they talk about the Call of Duty League team packs and champion packs. So if you guys are into CDL and esports, you guys can go ahead and support them by buying, you know, skins for your favorite teams and everything like that. And then they talk about the Call of Duty League 2023 championship pack. So if you're into this gold and black, as you know I am, you know, this might be something to purchase for you. Outside of that, you know, we got things like the Rat Pack, so super ridiculous skins, and, you know, just a couple other things like that. I'm really hyped. I'm really excited for everything that's coming to DMZ. That underground area, all in the dark, is going to be super fun. Hope you guys appreciate this content. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Helps the algorithm, helps me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.